Welcome everyone. In this video, we are in the Holiday Cup showcasing some more fun battles with a very fun pick in Breloom. My goodness, Breloom. Such a fun pick for the Holiday Cup. This little thing, guys, packs quite the punch. This thing hits like a truck, but it is very glassy. So definitely got to save the shields for Breloom. It's a grass fighting typing, kind of like a chestnut, guys. So you're definitely going to be walling those ground types like Unova Stunfisk, Diggersby, and I just wanted to run something fun, and I wanted to build a strong team around it because it is pretty glassy, not the strongest pick, but it is a super fun pick, and I think we landed on a super solid team to build around Breloom, guys. Breloom is going to be serving as the closer on this team, and typically with the moveset, guys, you would want to have Counter, Seed Bomb, and Dynamic Punch. But guys, instead of Dynamic Punch, we're running Sludge Bomb just because for what you're going to need Dynamic Punch for in this Holiday Cup meta, Counter is going to be just fine. And we want to have some added coverage for flyers, guys. So we're running with Sludge Bomb in the place of Dynamic Dynamic Punch. On this ABB team, guys. So Breloom's going to be the closer on this team. And in the lead, we've got Dewgong, guys. Now we had to add some bulk to this team. And Dewgong is a very bulky Pokemon. Going to be serving as the lead. So the idea is to cover Breloom's weaknesses, which are fire primarily and flying. All the while, Breloom is covering Dewgong's weakness of fighters, electric types, and those rock types. So both Pokemon cover each other's weaknesses extremely well. Dewgong is fantastic anti-flyer in this Holiday Cup. And also on this team, we got good old Vigoroth playing the safe swap on this team, guys. One of the best safe swaps in the Great League and the Holiday Cup. You guys all know Vigoroth is an absolute monster in this Holiday Cup. It can really put in work, and it is going to be the safe swap on this team. So with this ABB team, guys, the idea is if you're met with a neutral or a hard counter like an Obstagoon, you safe swap into Vigoroth. Try and draw out a flyer so that Dewgong can come back in, farm it down, preferably save some shields for Breloom in that end game. And you're looking solid with this team, guys. But I had a lot of fun. Without further ado, let's get right into it. We met with a Sableye. Pretty neutral lead, guys. This was a very first battle of the day. So ideally, I believe the right way to play this is to swap out into Vigoroth immediately. But we're playing it out a little bit. Dewgong bulky enough to hang in there with the hard-hitting Sableye. Gonna look to chip it with an Icy Wind. Take a little bit of the sting off of this hard-hitting Sableye here, and they do let it go through. Right there, so if you're gonna stay in right there is probably about when you want to swap out. So we are forced to shield up a foul play. And gonna, I guess, look to flip switch at this point. Gonna look to get off an Icy Wind here. This could get the shield, or they could just let it go. It really depends on what they have in the back. They do let it go, so they are saving shields. Oh, Shadow Magnezone. No wonder they were saving the shields. We come into Vigoroth, and they meet us with an Alolan Marowak. So we are down a shield, but Vigoroth is an absolute monster. Gonna look to get off the super effective Bulldoze, see if they let it go, and they do! That is amazing. They let that go through. They gave us a win condition, guys. They let it go through because they knew they could tank it, but they don't know what we have in the back, guys. Breloom wants no part of this Alolan Marowak. Absolutely hard walls our Breloom. Nothing that Breloom can throw at Alolan Marowak would pose any modicum of a threat, so we have to get rid of this Alolan Marowak at all costs and put all our hope and faith in Breloom to sweep this game for us. Gonna look to get off another Bulldoze, see what they want to do. They let it go, very nice. They're looking for the Shadow Magnezone sweep, guys. They're gonna look to get rid of us immediately. They don't want to take any counter damage, as Shadow Magnezone is so glassy and squishy, guys, my goodness. Gonna come in with Breloom. It is Breloom time, guys. They take two counters, take one look at Breloom, and they say, I am out of here. That is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Starting the video off with a bang with Breloom in the Holiday Cup. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, give the video a like. That is the best thing you can really do to help this channel out. And we are met with a Alolan Graveler. Got to get out of here. Terrible lead for Dewgong. Probably the worst lead. And we are met with an Altaria. So guys, this is what this team is designed to do. You're met with a lead like that, you swap into Vigoroth, draw out a flyer so that your Dewgong can come in and farm it down, guys. That way, you get the flyer out of the way, hope that they don't have two in the back, and Breloom can roam free in the endgame, guys. That's exactly how you play this team. Just playing out this mid-game matchup with this Altaria. Some battlers will let you flip switch on the Altaria depending on what they have in the back, so we will shield one up and see what they want to do. If they match the shield, we're not going to expend any more shields, and we'll look to come back in with Dewgong, as this is a losing matchup for Vigoroth, and they do shield, so they want to hang on to switch advantage. That is quite all right, guys. Gonna let our Vigoroth go down, and then look to come in and farm down with Dewgong as this team is intended. So we do farm it down. 2 Ice Shards do the trick. They come back in, of course, with the Alolan Graveler. We come in with our Breloom, and oh, they got an Abomasnow in the back. Tricky matchup, because we are doing massive super effective damage with our counters, but they're doing super effective right back with their Powder Snows. Gonna look to get off a Sludge Bomb. They do shield. That's a good shield. That would have absolutely one-shot this Abomasnow. Breloom, although hanging in there, we're going to let it go down and look to close this game out with Dewgong. Dewgong is super healthy. We are up a shield, and all we have to do, guys, is get to a Water Pulse, and that will do massive super effective damage to this Alolan Graveler. Gonna tank the Energy Ball. Dewgong is an absolute tank. We can tank it. Got some go battle lag there. You'd love to see it. We do get to the Water Pulse. This is going to be doing quite a bit to this Alolan Graveler, as it is on the bit of the glassy side. Doesn't KO, but guys, we did sneak through an Ice Shard. Gonna shield up this Rock Blast here. That would obviously KO, and we're hoping one Ice Shard takes it out. My goodness, Dewgong closing the game strong. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. We are having a blast with Breloom in the Holiday Cup. My goodness. Again, guys, if you like what you're seeing with this team, give the video a like. You would be providing a massive help to the channel. And we are met with a Sableye, another Sableye lead. So again, we'll stick in here a little bit, look to get off a charge move, and then make a play into our Vigoroth. As you will have to swap out on this ABB team. So gonna let this foul play go through. It's not gonna do a whole lot. We're actually gonna bank the energy and go right into our Vigoroth, and they swap into their own Vigoroth. They were pretty fast on the swap. Typically, you guys, you do not want to swap in on a Vigoroth in a fresh fight like this. We did grab that shield from them because typically you will lose, because if they're at least one counter ahead, you're gonna lose because you're gonna get outpaced. But the one caveat here, guys, is as you can see there, we lose CMP tie because our Vigoroth has perfect PvP IVs, and they do win CMP because we have 0 attack. So that's okay. We're going to shield. We want to get rid of this Vigoroth. We want to get it out of the way. That's what this team is designed to do. Get rid of the draw out a flyer or draw in a counter user like an opposing Vigoroth. They come back in with their Sableye. And we're going to look to get off a Bulldoze, as Body Slam is resisted with that Ghost typing. They do shield, so we're going to combo play, guys. Switch timer was up. Going to look to get off an Icy Wind. This is perfect because this Sableye does have a move ready. It's going to debuff that attack, so it's not going to hit as hard. Got to make the plays, guys, if you want to get ahead in Pokemon Go Battle League. This is how you play the game, guys. And we're just going to play this out. They're going to take us out with another move, but the pesky Sableye is nearly fainted, guys. It's low enough to where we can farm down with Breloom. But they meet us with a Diggersby. Oh, man, guys. Shields are down. You're about to see the power of this hard-hitting kangaroo mushroom dinosaur thing, guys. Look at that, guys. Seed Bomb is not a very strong move, but coming from a Breloom, it just hits a little bit different, guys, gotta say. And they're gonna get off a Fire Punch. It's not gonna KO, guys. We can hang on here and counter down the very tanky Diggersby. Breloom, my goodness. And yeah, that Sableye had nearly fainted. They see the writing on the wall. They concede the match. That's gonna be a good game. Well played to this battler. Guys, I had so much fun running Breloom, my goodness, in the Holiday Cup. It's a bit of a play on the double counter backline. You know, we typically see Obstagoon, but we got Breloom, guys, because it's a fun pick. And we were met with a Talonflame, so pretty decently. I mean, the fire damage is neutral because we are part water. It's okay. Talonflame does outpace, so we're going to let this first one go through. Dewgong is pretty bulky. Going to look to get off an Icy Wind on this Talonflame. Talonflame's pretty glassy, so neutral Icy Wind would do a lot, and we do grab a shield, so we're going to go into Vigoroth and see what else they have in the back. They're building up here. Thinking this was a Brave Bird, gonna shield it up. Boosted Brave Bird would probably nearly one-shot, but they just go Flame Charge. That is very interesting, and we CMP tied them, so they're gonna have to tank this hard-hitting Body Slam or expend that last shield, and they do tank it. Very nice. And they meet us with an Altaria. Oh. All right, guys. Already 2 flyers on this team. Not looking good for our Breloom in the back, not gonna lie, guys, but we're gonna make do here. Vigoroth is an absolute beast, and we're going to look to just body slam spam this Altaria, get it low enough to farm down with our Dewgong. Not going to shield anything. We don't know what is left in the back. That Talonflame has very low health. Going to look to get off this last body slam and look to farm down with our Dewgong. And we aggressively go into Dewgong, and they stop attacking, guys. Guys, this is not lag. I'm going to explain to you what I think is going on here. This is not lag. They stopped attacking, and they're going to throw in their Talonflame, tank the damage. They want to tank the debuff because they know it will KO. And then you're going to see what they have in the back. Wigglytuff. Now they start attacking because they want a Wigglytuff sweep, guys. Because Charm is an OP move, but guys, this is terrible. Seemingly our Breloom has absolutely nowhere to go. We're going to debuff this Wigglytuff, take some of the sting off of those super effective charms that are going to be coming our way with Breloom. And here we go, guys. Can Breloom put the team on its back and take out a Charmer? A fighter taking out a Charmer. My goodness, these counters are doing tremendous damage. My goodness, on the tanky Wigglytuff, and we countered down the Wigglytuff. Breloom coming in clutch, closing the game strong. My goodness, it's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Holy smokes. Breloom coming in clutch, beating the Charmer. My goodness, guys. Holy smokes. That Breloom had nowhere to go on that team, guys. We had a Talonflame, an Altaria, and a Wigglytuff when we managed to pull it out with Breloom. My goodness. Oh, what a fun pick. And we are met with an Alolan Marowak. So probably should be going into Vigoroth here, but I figured maybe we can debuff it. And they do win CMP tie, so not the best matchup for our Dewgong, and we don't want to burn a shield on it. So going to look to get off an Icy Wind. I guess if you're going to stay in and throw a charge attack, go straight Water Pulse might be the way to go. They likely won't shield, but we do get that off, and we go into our Vigoroth, and they've got an Alolan Ninetales in the back. So already 2 very hard challenges for our Breloom. We're going to try and make do here, guys. Obviously, with that ice damage and that fire damage from Alolan Marowak and Alolan Ninetales, Breloom wants nothing to do with those 2. So, going to try and chip down this Alolan Ninetales with our Vigoroth with the Body Slam spam. The patented Body Slam spam from Vigoroth. You don't get much better. We do grab a shield there, so very nice. We are going to match that shield and try and flip switch advantage here if we can. Can't go down 2 shields, so if they match that shield, we will gladly take shield advantage and let them take us out. Gonna look to get off this Body Slam here. If they let it go, it will take them out. Yep. So we're even on shields. They come back in with their Alolan Marowak. Gonna try and get to a Bulldoze, but no such luck. They are not having any of it, guys. Can't expend a shield. Gotta let our Vigoroth go down. Gonna look to come back in with our Dewgong, and they meet us with an Obstagoon. So here we go. This is why we got Breloom on this team, guys. You can counter that Obstagoon right down. Don't even need to throw a charge move. But we're not out of the woods just yet, guys. We did tank that Night Slash because Alolan Marowak is literally the worst matchup for Breloom. It absolutely walls Breloom. So gonna look to chip with a Seed Bomb, and that's the best we can hope for. And we do get a shield, so that is amazing, guys. They farm us down. Gotta shield this up. Even if it is a bait, we can't risk getting hit by a non-debuffed Shadow Bone, and they do bait us. And we get lag there, guys. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know if that lag made a difference in this matchup or not, but you know what, guys? It sure would have been nice to find out if the game was working properly. We had the Water Pulse, had some lag there, missed out on some turns. Oh, man. I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comments if you think the lag made a difference there, because we did get to that water pulse and we did miss out on some turns. I don't know, but that's tough luck in that battle, guys. Maybe could have pulled out a 5-0 with Breloom, but instead we got to settle for the almost as good 4-1, guys. You can't complain with a 4-1. This is how you climb. This is where the money is made in Pokemon Go Battle League. Those 4-1 sets and those 5-0s. We pulled it off with Breloom, guys. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, what a fun pick, guys. My goodness. I've always been a fan of Breloom. I've been a fan of the typing. It's just, its stats just are not suited for the Great League or any league for that matter. And when else are you going to get away with being able to run a Breloom other than a specialty cup like the Holiday Cup, where it is allowed? One of the few counter users that make the cut for the Holiday Cup. I figured gotta run Breloom at least once. One of my favorite Pokemon with a very fun typing and grass and fighting. So guys, obviously a fun team. Very difficult to win with this team. We were able to pull off a 4-1 set. You got to play it right, guys. You got to preserve shield advantage for Breloom. You could obviously run Chestnut. Chestnut's going to be much better suited for PvP than Breloom, but I mean, you can't look past the damage that Breloom can put out, guys. And if you can preserve a shield advantage for it, it can sweep some end games. I'm telling you. So yeah, ABB team. We got Alolan, oh my goodness, Dewgong, Dewgong in the lead, guys, and it is going to serve as an anti-flyer on this team as our lead on this ABB team. Dewgong is one of the best anti-flyers in this Holiday Cup, and we've got 2 counter users in the back. My unique play on the double counter in the back line. If you want a strong double counter team, guys, run Talonflame lead with Vigoroth and Obstagoon in the back. That's going to be your strongest double counter line, in my opinion, guys. And that's a good team to climb with if you want to run double counter. But we're having fun with Breloom, guys. You don't get to run Breloom very often, so I figured gotta run it while it qualifies for a specialty cup like the Holiday Cup, guys. And I had a ton of fun with Breloom. So Dewgong in the lead takes care of the flying weakness of Breloom. Breloom is going to be weak to flyers primarily and fire. Dewgong is an excellent answer to flyers and fire types. And then you round out the team with Vigoroth to really bring the team together, because Dewgong, the nightmare matchup for Dewgong in this Holiday Cup is going to be those Alolan Gravelers, those Rock Throw users, and having 2 counter users in the back, you're gonna be looking really good with this team. So you lead Dewgong, swap out of this neutral and losing leads in the Vigoroth. You want to preferably draw out a flyer or an opposing counter user like Obstagoon, or you wouldn't draw out an Obstagoon, but like an opposing Vigoroth. And you want to get that low and then farm down with Dewgong, preserve shield advantage for the very glassy but hard-hitting Breloom, and you should have very good success if you want to take the risk and run this very fun team in the Holiday Cup. Guys, I had a blast running Breloom. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.